When I think about giving, I can't do that without thinking about giving back to San Jose State University. And the reason is everything really kind of started here.
Welcome to San Jose State University for this very special occasion. I'm delighted you could all join us to celebrate the extraordinary career, service, and citizenship of Valerie D. Coleman Morris. We're joined as well by Romy Sebelius, professor here at San Jose State, but also a member of the Board of Trustees of the California State University. And he will assist with hooding our honoree shortly. Now, Valerie, your life and career have demonstrated the transformative power of a San Jose State degree. As a trailblazing journalist, you asked the important questions of the day, including your time as a student during the height of the Civil Rights Movement. You continued then with the critical work of helping others transform their lives through financial literacy and education programs. And all the while, you have fostered a richer, better community for all of us through your volunteer service. The California State University awarded its first honorary degree to President John F. Kennedy in 1963, so you're in good company. Since that time, San Jose State has bestowed this extraordinary distinction to a limited number of very special individuals, each of whom has made extraordinary contributions to society. Today, the trustees of the California State University and San Jose State University are proud to confer an honorary doctorate degree to a proud alumna, longtime journalist, and champion of civil rights in Valerie Coleman Morris. Honorary degrees are approved by the Board of Trustees through a highly selective process to recognize excellence and extraordinary achievement in significant areas of human endeavor. I hereby certify that the appropriate procedures have been followed in the nomination of this candidate. On behalf of the California State University and San Jose State University, it is an honor for me to read the honorary degree citation. Valerie D. Coleman Morris, 68 B.S. in journalism, began her trailblazing career as a student reporter for the Spartan Daily, where she covered significant campus events such as the Dow Chemical protests and the Olympic demonstration by Tommie Smith and John Carlos. A member of Delta Sigma Theta, Morris was elected SJSU's first African American homecoming queen in 1967. After earning a master's degree in journalism from Columbia University, Morris became a broadcast journalist in San Francisco. In 1986, she was the first African American to have the weekday anchor time slot at KCBS TV in Los Angeles. That same year, she created the CBS network radio show With the Family in Mind, shifting her career focus toward financial literacy. As always, she was ahead of her time. In 1996, she joined CNN, and in her 2011 book, It's Your Money, So Take It Personally, was published. Morris has 3 California Emmy Awards and was a major contributor to KCBS Radio's Peabody Award Team coverage as co-anchor following the 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake. And other awards include Black Woman of the Year and Outstanding Contribution to Broadcasting from American Women in Radio and TV. In recognition of her numerous accomplishments as a journalist, service to the community, and her impact on financial literacy, the Board of Trustees of the California State University and San Jose State University are proud, indeed honored, to confer upon Valerie D. Coleman Morris the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters. On behalf of the California State University and San Jose State University, and by the authority vested in me by the State of California and by the Board of Trustees of the California State University, I confer upon Valerie Coleman Morris the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, with all the rights, honors, and opportunities appertaining thereto. Now, it is the custom to invest those who receive academic degrees with hoods that designate the degree bestowed. And I'd like to ask Trustee Romy Sebelius to hood Dr. Morris.
Congratulations, Doctor. May I step back here? Okay, please turn to the audience. Here it comes.
Madam President Papazian, Trustee Sebelius, faculty, my longtime friend, Mayor Sam Liccardo, my husband, my family, my dear friends, and members of the San Jose State University class of 2021, I accept this honorary doctorate of letters with immense pleasure, gratitude, and sense of purpose. This honor represents my family's shared value of and commitment to higher education. I mean, how often does a grandmother get to experience educational milestones with her grands? The three of us. My 18-year-old grandson, Morgan, graduates high school. He's headed off to college. His sister, my 14-year-old granddaughter, Savannah, starts high school. And at age 74 years, I am receiving this honorary doctorate degree. Valuing education is definitely a family affair. I'm a trilogist. I love the number 3 for a number of reasons. As a journalist, 3 represents a well-told story with a beginning, a middle, and an end. As a wife and mother, 3 has helped me, trained me, organized me into relying on a familiar, sometimes urgent, triage assessment of choices of what needs to be done first, second, third. As a Black woman of color, a stool with 3 legs has long been a metaphor about the importance of keeping my balance. My Native American grandmother had told me a long time ago, if you step right in the center, she said, it's sturdy. It's the value of each leg needing the other. Without one leg, the stool wouldn't function, and you could have a nasty fall. Another lesson about 3. I write and speak in 3s. 3 gives me multiple opportunities. 3 options that I always have are to find common ground, have constructive conversations, or have productive disagreements. My favorite 3 words are joy, grace, and reciprocity. My 3 favorite comments are, what do you control? Tell me more. And I see you. Congratulations to each member of the class of 2021. I leave with this thought. My late father and his regularly repeated lesson about looking in the rearview mirror. It's important to do, he'd tell me. Glancing in the rearview mirror reminds you where you've come from. And then Dad would pose the question, and he would then also pose the answer and say, what happens if you look in the rearview mirror for too long or too often? The answer? You won't know what you run into. I need to explain, my dad was not talking about having an accident. He was talking about running past opportunities that were right in front of you. Graduates, for each of your rear view mirror memories or realities, always hear yourself say, I and looking forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Valerie, for those inspiring words for our graduates and their family today. You certainly represent the importance of memory, the rearview mirror, but also the importance of looking forward, and doing so with a heart that brings everyone together. Your words and your life reflects that belief and that commitment to our interconnectedness, that we may come from different places, but at the end, we share a common humanity. We work together for the building of a better world. We respect each other's differences. We understand that sometimes it's hard, but at the end of the day, it's with that generous spirit, the joy, and most certainly the grace that we find our way forward. Thank you for all you've done, and congratulations on this well-deserved honor. And thank you all for joining us.